Hi Maureen.
Hi.
Karibu sana.
Asante.
We're very happy to have you here.
I'm happy to.
Yeah, so maybe we can start with you introducing yourself.
Officially, I'm Maureen Muma, but others know me as Maureen Mohorana. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But tell us maybe when you got born again, where you go to church.
I'm a Christian, born from a Christian family. I fellowship at New Hope, that is in Tena Estates. I also work in Embakasi. Yeah, generally most of my stuff, I do them in Embakasi. Yeah.
Okay, all right. We are here because you finished the PAL writing class. Maybe you can tell us how your experience was in the class, or you going through the class.
Okay. I have to say it was amazing. Around 13 weeks. I think it was 13 weeks. It was so amazing. I got to learn a lot. Not only from my fellow students, if I can call them that, but even from the trainer. Initially I thought writing a book, you just wake up and you put down anything, anyhow, anywhere. But during the lessons I came to notice that you really have to have a procedure and a process of doing it. You have to have you need to know what to put in chapter 1, what to put in chapter 2, so that your story or whatever you're writing can flow in the right direction.
So if I can ask, going through the writing class, what type of writing were you focusing on, or what manuscript did you write about?
I was focusing on a memo, kind of biography about myself, because my life, I've gone through a lot, and I felt that it was time to give an encouragement to maybe a similar children who are going through the same thing. Yeah.
Okay. So as an upcoming writer, this is your first book?
Yes.
Yes. What kind of writers or authors do you admire, and why?
I think number one is Emmanuel N. from Nigeria. I like his story, the book titled Delivered from the Power of Darkness, because this book, actually I like the way it flows, and the English is simple and clear. Yes.
All right, Maureen. So you've told us about, reading about the stories and how the English is simple, and you've applied that in your book.
Yes.
I would want you to share. Of course, I've read your manuscript, but maybe if you can share with the people who will be watching this, what's the message in your book?
My book, I want it to be a book that is going to help the children in their day-to-day life. Actually, what I was going through is not something that is new, because there's nothing new under the sun. So I know many other children are going through the same thing, except that they don't know how to handle it. So one of the messages that I want to pass across is that as children, they might be going through a lot of things in their life, but let them not look down upon themselves. Let them not get discouraged, that they should press on and know that they are not the first people to go through the same thing, or they should not give up in life, but they should use it as a stepping stone. And again, a message to the parents is that these children are a blessing from God. So as a parent, when you have been given an opportunity or a responsibility to be a parent or a guardian to a child, ensure this child gets a conducive environment where he or she can be able to press on with life. You cannot know what is happening in your child's life, in school, or even in the neighborhood. So when this child comes home, try and make this child to have some kind of comfort so that this child is able to feel like I'm also a human being. Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So you finished the writing,
Yeah.
and you're going to move into the publishing phase.
Yeah.
What are your expectations there? What do you know about the publishing phase, or what will you be expecting will happen to your manuscript?
At the publishing phase, first of all, I expect is it called the publisher?
Yes.
I think,
Yes.
I think she'll go through the manuscript first, the whole of it, and then after reading it, now he can make changes appropriately, and then consult with me. Oh, is there anything you want to add, or are you comfortable if we remove these words or this chapter, or is there anything? How do you want it to look like? So that I know books are not published in the same style. Not all books are having the same cover at the end. There are those that need pictures. So it's the responsibility of the publisher to find out, do you want us to have some pictures, or how do you want us to end it? The cover photo, how is it supposed to look, Yeah, so I think after that, then it can go to the publishing, then it will be released to the outside world.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You know quite a lot. You're doing very, very well. Maybe I can ask the last question. What would be your advice to an aspiring writer, somebody who has not started writing? What would be your advice?
Wow, aspiring writer. First of all, I have to admit, it's not a work. You really have to dedicate yourself. You have to create time and write, and then you have to have an open mind, because as an upcoming writer, you might feel like kitu mimi penye nimefanya hivi iko sawa, but now when you take it to the production or to the publishing, you realize the publisher is telling you, now I want us to change this and that. You have to have an open mind to be ready to accept corrections. The publisher might tell you, now each chapter I want us to change it to come to a different chapter, or we merge the chapters together. So first thing you do is to have an open mind. Once you have an open mind, all shall flow.